the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, a group with a whole lot to prove here today, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they have gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenge. Pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship. Boy, I thought he might shake 3 there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Marshall. He's running out of time here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. In the clear at the 25. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the 1st down and goal.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he's brought down there.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. To throw, it's Marshall. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. The Hoosiers offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Caught behind the line. It's Becker. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. The defense looking to dial up some pressure here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Penby. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's Penby. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Becker. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them, and that's it.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball, but the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Makes a nice move there. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. Tailback with another carry. Breaks through. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And on the carry, he's heading left. Gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Takes the handoff. It's low. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Marshall. Looks to the left. Pass caught. To be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They keep him guessing with a run. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs here. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
He These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They'll run it here. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. He'll pitch it. So with playoff pressure for it, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
The Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. You're trying to win a playoff game, Kirk. What a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship. It comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
3rd down play for this offense. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The Hoosiers will send their punt team onto the field. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Offense moving into a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Handoff to the left. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And this is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And he fields it at the 15. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And now they run the draw play. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Second down play coming up. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Now it's second down here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the Hoosiers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Becker. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. Second down now after the sack. Looking to throw here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. It took a while, but finally this offense has reached the red zone for the first time. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Second down, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The timeout is called in the fourth stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what might have been a sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it to stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Direct snap. He finds some space. He's got the first and still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Bringing it out, it's Morris. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab behind the line. It's Hemby. Goes down after the catch. That's a solid gain, but still not enough for the first down. Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds his touchdown, Hoosiers. They connect for 6. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's got some space here. On the move. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And they go up 18 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion.
He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Mendoza. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On first down, it's play action. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Hoosiers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. The defense scoops it up. Across midfield. Inside the 30. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Direct snap. Has a path to the end zone. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. On the ground, it's Hemby. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They'll ride the back again here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll hand it off. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. End zone ahead.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? To the air, it's Mendoza. Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass complete on the crosser. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it to the left. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a man. That's caught. It's Cooper. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly to try to stage a big comeback. To throw, it's Mendoza. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He got it. The field goal is good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense makes their way on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Pounding away with the run game. He's past the marker and still going. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Will hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a 1st down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. The pass rush closing in. One last shot incomplete, but they wrap up the victory. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.